One simple trick to create the evening glow from any sketch. Well, this is for beginners, so it's going to be a very simple trick that I will show you. Okay, so this is the original photograph reference for this sketch. You see that actually it's sort of a feeling of afternoon, but not quite the evening. It doesn't really have the evening glow. We're going to apply the color scheme to create the evening glow, hence the name trick. Let us first draw. I'm going to speed up the drawing process. You will see that I'm focusing on the person, and maybe it's the stools and some, the walls, the column, and so on and so forth. But I'm keeping it very, very simple, just to the person. I do like big, bold lines and not tentative, multiple drawing over the same spot. And that's sort of my style. I think it's more interesting if you keep your lines bold, and even if you make a mistake, it is a mistake done with a very bold approach. And anyway, it kind of shows that you have the confidence to put in the line, and the ink work is more interesting that way. So the color scheme I'm going to employ would be the contrast of purple versus yellow, if you like. That's the complementary colors, the opposites on the color wheel. The yellow will have a bunch of orange around it, maybe even going towards sort of a reddish orange, if you like. And then the purple will kind of move a shade towards the blue side as well. But the way I'm thinking about color is very simple. I'm thinking basically for the yellow that creates the overall glow, and then I sketch everything in terms of values. Values as in like how dark it goes, and that I would use purple to grade the values. I'm also applying the yellow and the orange. Well, basically they are lemon yellow and new gamboge, those two colors. As you can see, the way I'm applying it is find a dot in the middle and have every thing yellow and orangey, sort of yellow, radiating from that center dot, like a glow from the center. Next, I apply the purple, or bluish purple if you like. It's a combination of permanent alizarin crimson, French ultramarine, thrown in a little bit of Cabouzal violet. But the way I'm thinking about the purple here is just values. That's one. The second way I'm thinking about it is alternating. Basically, I am alternating between light and dark, and light and dark, and so on. If you see the stripes, I'm just putting down in alternating value colors, if you like. So it's purple, yellow, and so on. And sometimes I make the purple a little bit more reddish. Sometimes I make the purple a little bit more bluish, just for variety's sake. So just another word about the colors: French ultramarine, which is really a reddish purple, if you like, permanent alizarin crimson, and Cabouzal violet. Those three are all Daniel Smith. In fact, all these colors that I mentioned are all Daniel Smith color. I'm also being very minimalist about it. In other words, I'm not putting in too much information. As you can see from the photograph, there's just way too much stuff that if you want to, you could. But just for the sake of demonstrating, and also just to sketch a simple evening glow, the idea is just to capture the evening color, and then using purple for values to give it that sort of contrasty feel, if you like. And that's just the simplest recipe to create the evening like glow of sunlight from the back. The last bit really is just to add bits and bobs and little details. There are actually no resemblance to reality, but I wanted to create a sense of the center point exploding out, the lights and so on. So you can see that I'm putting some lines, and they are not complete lines, but they are just sort of little dots to give it a sense of direction. In other words, the lines are all pointing to where the glow is coming from, and it is sort of just enhancing the direction of the glow, so to speak, and also sort of give it a bit of perspective. So I hope you try this. You can take any photograph, reduce it to just basically these two color, and give it an evening glow. That's the simple trick that I am leaving with you. Stay safe wherever you are. Bye for now.